And live, I think. Are we? Well, I'm either as a reproduction, maybe. Sometimes I cannot even check my own stream. I hope it's uploading fine. It's not reproducing very well. The other day I started working on this cave thingy. I don't really feel like keep going with it today. I want to make it less like a tube, make it a bit more interesting, but I'm not really feeling it today. I don't know if I should start a new character or I don't even know what. I'm just trying to break a little bit the uniformity of a literal tube that I made. It's really hard to see from here. It works a little bit better on actual keyshot, the renderer. I don't think I'm gonna keep working on this today. I should at some point resume it, but not now. I don't really feel like it. Especially since I don't know what I'm doing. I just wanted to try something. I don't want to discourage myself completely by realizing that I really cannot do good backgrounds, good environments. I already kinda know that. I certainly sort of suspected it always. I don't want to end up shelving the entire project just because I know I cannot do backgrounds for it. I've been kind of happy working on it so far. I don't want to ruin it now. I'm just trying things to sort of break the monotony and the uniformity of the literal tube. It looks very strange in here. I don't know why I'm insisting. As I said exactly, I don't want to work on this today. I don't know what to do. I should start some new character or something, but I haven't really made the homework. I have to make the deer character, and I'm really intimidated. I have to do some other human characters, and I don't like the one. I'm not too crazy about the one that I did already. It was kind of more disappointing than anything else. This looks less terrible, I feel like, right now that I broke a little bit the uniformity of the... It needs a lot of work, it needs a lot more detail. I just put 2 rocks and 2 stalagmites in there to kind of see what it could look like, but I think it could kind of work if I break precisely the very extreme uniformity of the tube that I made, because it's a literal tube. I just made it sort of a test, as a test. Probably I might start over, but again, I have a bit of a policy when it comes to starting over. When it comes to redoing things, unless I know very well what needs to be done in a better way. I'm not gonna do it because I generally end up making the same mistakes and it's kind of a waste. This is not exactly what needed to be done, but I gave it some kind of textures. It looks like an intestine or something. I gave it some kind of textures, again, to break the monotony and the uniformity of the literal just plain literal tube that I was doing. Oof. Where is the thing? Please, what the hell am I looking for? How do I apply the noise to the mesh? Can I transfer again to see it with a little bit more of a texture? What would happen if I... Again, I'm just trying out things. I gave it a little bit of this very basic paint job that I give things, so they won't look so completely flat. just to give them some kind of a texture. Again, it's just a test for the sake of seeing what it could look like, what I should or shouldn't do. Maybe a combination of a very simple poly painting and then here a kind of bump. And the lighting's gonna be tricky in these interiors. It still looks very flat. Probably I should give it like different sections, slightly different shades, and then the granite kind of thing. And letting it render a little bit. It's like growing in samples and getting a little better. In definition. It's still all too uniform. At least I think it's already better than the kind of cave I've done before. I did something with water in the bottom for like a Phantom of the Opera thing that I did like many years ago, and it was just a tube. Much lower resolution than this. Absolutely no detail. Since bats come in and out of here, I thought about the possibility of covering the ground in shit, basically. But I don't know. I want to make a screen cap. A screenshot, an actual in actual OBS. to put like in the progress folder. It's very little progress, but we're making some. This shrooms look stupid. I made it in the last minute on Saturday to just sort of add that kind of detail. Add like some sort of touch. I had to do more with the finished sort of scene. Can we look back to the other side? The outside looks dumb. The mouth of a cave, or the tunnel, or the whatever it is very circular. Can I say this is a different scene? Is it too big? Is it too big a file? No. I need to add more stalactites, stalagmites, more rocks, more detail, actual detail. The ground is also very flat because I haven't done anything to it. I had like some kind of sand texture somewhere, and I cannot find it. Is it called beach, maybe? Is it called dunes? I could swear I had like a sand texture. I don't know if sand is the way to go with the floor of a cave, but it could be. Where the hell is the camera? Oh. God dang it. Again, that mouth of a cave being so round is so stupid, and it's the kind of thing that I've been trying to avoid in the overall tunnel. I haven't even seen who is live today. I think Aventura is tutoring, so he's not streaming on Mondays for now. I don't know. Screencast well. represent the progress. I don't know if my stream went on. I'm trying to another stream. Nothing works. Check out stream. At least he hasn't been streaming for like 13 hours. Okay, I'm gonna close this because I don't have much to do. I'm gonna save this as a copy. I wish I had better ways to place a camera on QShot. Well, that's because I have a really old, stupidly old version of QShot. I don't know if the stream's still working. I tried to open stream to check out what he's doing, and everything freaking froze. I'm not even playing my usual sort of music, am I? What is this? Oh, the turntable headwind. I wanted to give it a name that sounded kind of like Ergol. I don't know. That was really choppy. I don't know if the stream is really like that. My numbers seem to be in the green. But well, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know why I did this here. It's a dummy I had for Sorsha. Really don't know what to do. Really didn't want to stream today. But again, I know that as soon as I quit once, I'm gonna quit for good. Maybe I should, I mean. I had a good run. It's not really sustainable. It occupies too much of my time. Beyond the actual time that I spend streaming. I don't know how sustainable it is. And if I ever reach the point of perhaps making it as affiliate or anything, what am I gonna do? I don't even have any banking thing that I cannot pay for anything online. I cannot charge or collect in any way either. Whatever money is made from ads or anything, it's gonna go all to Twitch. What am I gonna do? Tell people don't subscribe? I might do it. I mean, I'm very self-conscious. I don't want. If it came to the point where I'm like partnered or something, I doubt. So I don't have the views. I not only don't have the followers, I don't have the views. I feel very guilty. People spend money on me. Real money. It's bad enough that some spend their time. I'm trying to make some kind of sprout or something. I don't even know why. Well, Ergol has it, an orchard and whatnot. This is really stupid. I should have done this like with radial symmetry or something. There's some weird fucking sprouts. Maybe I should do this with radial symmetry. There's a fold brush. It's a bit too much. It's a bit friggin' excessive. Let's just flip the shapes around. Please. No. This ended up looking very asymmetrical. Why is this so? Oh, for God's sake. What? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh no. I don't know why, or how, or when this became so deformed. I don't know if I did something wrong with this, with the radial symmetry, or what the hell. I think I'm undoing it with a normal symmetry, because this is not meant to be symmetrical, it's meant to be more helix kind of thing. Not a helix, but well, I'm kind of glad nobody's seeing this. Doing some of the stupidest shit this is. I started so well, I feel like. I did Ergol, did a turtle. I don't know if I got cocky or what. Is the stream working? Testing. There went my fucking screen. I don't know if it affected the stream. Looks like it didn't. I never know for sure. My capture card kind of overheats a lot. When it breaks, it's probably gonna be the end of my streaming. I don't think I'm going to be able to replace it. Let alone get a good one. This is not even a capture card. It's a glorified HDMI to USB adapter. When it breaks, it's gonna be the end of streaming. Had a relatively good run, I can't complain. Wasn't even that serious about it. Why do I always have some stupid song in my head that I cannot get rid of? I was thinking Ergol should also have some sort of beanstalk, not like fairy tale like, but some kind of bean plant. He's gonna mention beans at some point. I don't know why I went for the basic, very obvious idea of these sort of sprouts that I'm trying to make. I'm thinking the sunflower should be in a kind of special place, but I don't know how to make it special, like some kind of gazebo or something, I was thinking. Not sure how to make it, what it should look like. I don't know if it should have some kind of trunk. Probably, if nothing else, for looks. Some kind of cylinder. What is hidden? Oh my god. Split hidden. Delete that. This and this the same. Have I been dragging some hidden thing that I never realized? Let's give it some kind of sprout. Some kind of stem. I forgot what the hell am I saying. This is really stupid. I don't know how that happened. I've been dragging some hidden thing in with some pair of leaves that shouldn't be there. This central thing obviously shouldn't be a perfect sphere. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just doing little props, little whatever. Ergol has this orchard. Again, what do actual boondocks look like? He has beans. It's one of the last lines in the thing is about beans. I've done something completely wrong with the leaves. This, what is this? Oh, that's the one that I saved as a sort of a sample, the first one. These 4 are 4, these 2 are 4 also, and I didn't realize. I have to delete this pair. Are these also 4? Yeah. What's this now? Okay. Are these 2? Are these 2? I should have given each leaf a kind of a stem. That's not gonna look great now, is it? These wonky angles, I don't like this. These shapes that I just stretched around to cover the thing. No. They're biting me in the ass. They look like crap. You know why there's like a very flat line in here. Should be more curvy. Have to make, I guess, some kind of furniture as well. stuff that should look like Ergol made it with his own hands. The one precedent that I have for that is the actual scarecrow, which presumably he made with his own hands too, and then had Astrid enchanted. It's so hot today. It's gonna be around 110 until mid-February. I don't know how we're gonna survive, man. It's one thing to have a heat wave that lasts a week or something, but so far looks like we're gonna have one. It's gonna last like 40 days. It's kind of insane. Every year, I say, I hope I'm not alive next summer. I say it on the winters too, they're pretty harsh as well. I hate extreme weathers. It's not even that extreme. I know that it could be colder. Our winters, our summers are being hotter than they've absolutely ever been. Should I remesh this? I haven't remeshed any of the leaves. This shape is so stupid that I might have to. Is the center still the actual sphere? Maybe I could just make the sphere disappear. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I didn't realize the center was going to be a problem here with the sort of interlocked leads like this. It's really stupid, but what you gonna do? It's very weird. Can I? No, not. It's not it. It's the stroke. It's not the stroke. Let's transform. It's radial. Stands for. Something like that, not too pronounced. I literally don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very strange kind of fold in here. I don't know how to make this convergence of the leaves here. I don't know, I'm just trying to make some of the little things right now. I've done a bunch of characters. I don't know if I should remesh this kind of thing. without symmetry on, because it's really asymmetric. Then probably I should merge these pairs of leaves. This and this. And this with this, yeah. I don't know if I should just subdivide this or really remesh it with a much higher target. Is that done with symmetry? No. These are kind of dumb. What? Oh my god. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's try to render here, but okay. I'm so tired. Thought that was gonna work. Okay, let's just capture this. Again, we're just trying to see what it could look like, not nothing too serious. I probably should paint a kind of stem in the leaves, since I haven't sculpted it. So I could do like a kind of thing here, goes like there, in that direction, but okay, that's very stupid, but basically kind of a stem with some kind of nerves. Maybe I could do an alpha for that. You can apply it and soften it, that's why I'm doing it like very kind of excessive. I think I should stop streaming for a while and maybe try to focus on trying to get some animation done, trying to get some things done for the stream, but it's kind of a problem that it feels like if you abandon it, it's even less likely to succeed later. This is a really silly way to do this, but for the sake of giving it some kind of shape of something. I'm doing this and then I'm softening it back, polishing it a little bit, so it's left with only a more subtle thing. This once I want to do it from the inside. Is the poly count so low? Did I not? Where are we? Oh, smooth normals, that's what I needed for it to not look faceted like that. It looks smooth. Let's go back to key shot. Can I do like a curvature based kind of thing? I don't even know, I'm trying to, again, it's gonna be somewhat cartoony, somewhat kind of I don't know. I'm gonna save this material because I ended up liking it. I'm gonna let it render for a while. I should have some kind of text on screen that announces when something is rendering. It's not that the screen is frozen or the video is frozen or anything, it's just I'm letting something render. These leaves look too thick, but it's actually the curve here. They're not much thicker than the rest. These look fine-ish. The way they're like folded over, they end up looking like they're much thicker than they really are. I don't know if I should. What was the crumple? The freaking crumple, I always forget about it. And it's always a bit excessive, or it can be. But if I use it correctly, ideally, it should be good to give for giving some things some textures. Where are we? Didn't realize these things had clipped after I did the sort of stems. I don't know if that's too subtle. It's a little bit more of a texture in the edges. That kind of accompanies the shape. This weird angle here, this weird thing I don't like. Where's crumple again? I don't know if I should crumple the smaller ones. Maybe not the tips, but here the sides of the leaves. I don't know about these central ones, maybe something in here I could do. This side of the leaf. The side that's kind of covered by the next leaf. Jesus. Now that I crumpled it a little bit, you should transfer something a little bit less. Oh crap. A little less uniform. It's very subtle anyway, especially for the curvature to get into it. That's more like it, maybe. So this end of the leaves shouldn't be so... Maybe this shouldn't be so light, and the dark shouldn't be so dark. But that gives it a little bit more texture, a little bit more... Have a look. Nothing too saturated. That feels like too dark in some places. Again, maybe I should make the light not so light. Made it almost white. Maybe the middle could be a little bit darker and the dark could be a little bit lighter. Or a lot lighter. It's a bit too shiny maybe. I don't know. It's just some sort of an attempt at this again. None of this has to necessarily be a thing set in stone. This is just part of a background anyway. I wanted to make some of my own props. I don't want for everything to be like archive stuff. I'm probably gonna download a lot of plants, a lot of trees, a lot of anything that I can get for free. Saving some screenshots. How long has it been? Like an hour and a half. Kind of looks like a bit of an alien cabbage, but which I don't hate. This looks a bit too thick. Pinch brush, it's too much. I should listen to podcasts or watch some videos or something while I do this, because it's very silent for me. I put this ambience thing that I always play, but I cannot even hear that. It's going straight into the stream, but I'm not wearing headphones or anything. So it's not going to me. What am I doing? Let's transfer that again. Something that reminds me of Audrey too a little bit. I have so much trouble breathing in this heat. Sometimes I feel like my lungs shut down. And I spend a lot of time without even inhaling. Would gravity do something? Well. Just a little gravity. I keep seeing things in the corner of my eye, like announcements of people going live or something. It's kind of distracting. I don't have really anything or anyone to watch on Mondays. I used to watch Erroneous, but he moved to Tuesdays and Thursdays. At some point he said he might go back to Mondays. It still hasn't. So I have like nothing to watch specifically. Well, he streams much later at night anyway, so it's not like he'd be on now. I get paranoid sometimes when nothing happens. I used to have at least some kind of rando that would come and criticize something, how I'm doing something wrong. But then when the regulars don't even show up anymore, you start feeling like you're shadow banned or something, and of course you're not. It's just the novelty wore off. You're not likable. Why would anyone come? Does this make any sort of big sense? The other day I dreamed again that I had this podcast with a friend. I should pitch it to him again to see if I can convince him. You could make just a few ones. You could make sort of a pilot or something, and then just for ourselves. Maybe if it kind of works, we'll publish it. If it kind of makes any sense, we could make it for real. It really is about the kind of thing that we could ramble about for hours. I don't know how we would do it. It's kind of hard to talk about something that we cannot play in the show. It's hard to talk about music without playing any. Because the artist itself is one of the most problematics when it comes to copyright, especially their producer, not so much the artist. The producer is one of the guys that spearheaded the battle against YouTube for copyrights. It's very funny because he has infringed copyrights a million times. Other people's, obviously. He has sampled things without permission. He has done a lot of things. But heaven forbid. And I never in my life just upload a thing without adding some kind of value to it. I've never uploaded a song as it is. And there's a lot of people uploading entire albums out there and her entire concerts without repercussions, but I get copyright strikes for making very elaborate videos with my own sort of remixes, and very often it's falsely flagged. Precisely because I know they are like that. I don't use their versions of the song. Sometimes I use like an instrumental by someone else entirely, and they still flag it like it's theirs. Sometimes it's like a song cover. It's like frigging Dust in the Wind she covered. I used like a karaoke version of the actual Kansas version, and they still flag it like it's theirs. And who are you gonna tell? Who are you gonna ask? Who are you gonna cry to about this all? I don't know if I should crumple more. I could really go to town with the crumpling and make it really shitty. What should this be? don't even know. Let's explode again. What? Do the setup leaves disappear? Oh, this one. I had hidden it for. Maybe the stem should be lighter. Just maybe it should be practically white. Is plastic, it's like transparent plastic, any good? It's too saturated. To make it, to give it some kind of subsurface scattering kind of thingy. I always spell translucent with an SC, I don't know why. Let's just see. I don't know if it's SC in Spanish. Is that where my confusion comes from? Let's save it for the just in case. I should do some basic things again, like chairs, a table, Ergol's bed, stuff like that. I don't know exactly what kind of style to give it, some kind of cottage kind of thing, and I haven't done any research of that. And some research that I had done I lost a long time ago when my laptop broke. I love this background, except that there's like a house or something in there. I don't know if I should try to edit it and Photoshop it out or something. Can we go somewhere with a much more harsh sunlight? Or okay, that's pretty. That with the really harsh sunlight and the actual translucency here of the leaves is kind of what I was going for. In the middle of a bridge, a giant cabbage. Cars are coming from there. But that's kind of what I wanted to... Do I have like a black backplate of the actual forest? No. I'm leaving this to render a little bit. When did I save this last? A long time ago. Yeah, let's save it as a different version just in case it's nothing. That's kind of cuter with the actual translucent leaves. It's still kind of sort of cartoony, but I like it better that way. Ooh. Oh crap, I got disconnected from chat. Did the dream go down? Testing. Testing. I should set Streamlabs to say more stuff in between. For now, a few things I've set it to say. I've made it so it doesn't say anything if nobody's talking. But since nobody's talking, he doesn't say anything either, so... I could have some kind of reminder of stuff or something. How long is it? Not even 2 hours. I'll leave this to render a little bit. It's slowly filling up all of these little grainy things into a much more sort of detailed render. I don't know why still, I don't know if it's because of the really harsh lighting. I don't know why it still looks sort of faceted here. Some renders from a few angles, that's why the camera is still in there. I'm gonna close into here. I don't know why I'm trying to open it like... I don't know why I have this open. Need it. I opened a Discord server. I'm probably not gonna use it for who knows how long, but I might never use it. But I wanted to set it up already. I need like a rendering command or something. I don't know if I'm still... Is it still working? I'm leaving it until this part is less granulated. It's like accumulating layers and layers of samples and making the render like more detailed and better. Did I smooth normals? Really? This doesn't look like it. This is still very low poly, I guess, to some extent, because it's still weirdly faceted. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit longer until this looks less faceted. I think it's capturing better than what it looks like in my screen. Okay, maybe it's enough and it's not gonna get much better. These translucent materials are kinda tricky, that's why sometimes I avoid them. I use them very few times just to do like skin maybe. I really like this sunlight thingy. What happened? Oh, OBS said something about encoding. I don't even know what it was. I'm leaving this to render a little bit more. I should try to make some chairs, a table, something. I'm gonna look at some kind of cottage thing. The problem is that I want to make Ergol. You think of like wood planks and you want to give him like some texture or something, but I want it to look like old and worn or poorly made. Ergol is supposed to be crafty and handy, and I already made the scarecrow like very smooth. I was going to give it like wood grain, or I was going to leave some knots in the sort of poles here and there. But it's kind of the point that he's handy and crafty and he's gonna give things a good finishing. Precisely because he doesn't really rely on magic. He has started doing things with his hands and he's become kind of good at it. I don't know, I should probably make my own roses at some point. It's gonna be probably very similar to this, because Sorsha is going to be tending to her roses, and I don't want to download someone else's perfect looking roses. That's not really going to match my style, my quote-unquote style of things looking like shit. There is something that looks like Audrey 2 or the egg from for the face huggers in Alien, which I don't hate. It's so hot, I stink so bad, like instantly, make me sweat in actual heat. I still start smelling like a pig. I run out of water. I don't really have any fresh water to refill. Oh no, I do have a... I think I do have a bigger water bottle in the fridge. Well, I don't know, let's save this thing, let's pause it here, or let's just close freaking... What would be like a kind of... I should take a little break, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Am I? Testing.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes, sir.
Am I? Testing.
There's such a huge lag. I should make one more screenshot of this. I re-exported it because I realized while I already had the BRB screen on, I realized I had some leaf was clipping through another, so I fixed it and I re-exported it here to Keyshot. But for now, let's just abandon this. Let's set render here to local. Let's save this thing again. I don't know if I should start making again like a freaking table, a freaking I should ask Aventura how exactly he makes the wood grain in the planks he was doing yesterday. I should have asked. I'm gonna do like a basic table. Probably, yeah. What else am I gonna do? Just gonna make like a table, possibly a chair. You probably should have a comfy couch or something. How long has it been? I still have 2 more hours. Okay, I should maybe. Is any friend on right now? Sweet Tea is on. Well, if she's still alive in a couple of hours, we might raid her. Let's delete all of this. I already saved this as a different thing. Let's just bring like a cube or something. Do I have no freaking miscellaneous? Is that really a cube? Oh, that's some kind of a rounded cube. It's not even a cube, it's a square thingy, but could that be any good? Can I like deflate this? Or something? Why does it do that? It's a very weird form of deflating. I don't know what kind of thing causes that. Okay, this is an actual cube. Is it subdivided? Not at all. Okay, now I don't even know what's up or down. I don't have the icon here. Oh my god. There it goes. My freaking screen. Flickering. Testing. Am I still here? Yeah. I don't even know what's up or down. I was saying, can we import something that will help me with that? I don't really need this. Let's delete that. I feel like the table should be 2 by 1. Not a big table. Size. teeth thinner. Zero 0.05. Just one, round one. Just two, round two. Zero 0.05. Why does this happening? It's a very simple thing. What the hell am I looking for? I'm so distracted, so out of everything. The freaking heat is killing me. What? Cylinder, for God's sake. Do you have a cylinder? I can borrow. What? Oh. For God's sake. I was almost sure I had duplicated the thing. This is too thick, but I'm just thinking of tapering a little bit. I don't want to make, again, I don't want to make anything super rustic, super primitive. The idea is that Ergol is crafty. It's 40 too much. I don't want to eyeball the placement, but I'm gonna eyeball the placement, because what the hell else am I gonna do? This is so freaking dumb. Okay. I saved it elsewhere. I don't know why I'm making it like my grandparents' table. Well, I guess that's why. I don't know if I'm gonna make like any grain kind of thing. I'm just doing whatever. I'm eyeballing everything, which I hate, but what else are you gonna do? What am I looking for? What? No. Perspective off. God, it's so freaking hot. Yeah, and I don't know if even the length of the legs is correct. Maybe I should do something almost identical to this for the chair. I already know what I want to put in here. Or a cross or something, somewhere, somehow. I'm probably not gonna do it now because I don't have what I need, but I'm completely eyeballing the size. Is that gonna... It's close enough. Wish I could move this to the actual edge with some precision. But there's no precision in ZBrush. There's no snapping to... Well, maybe there is, like snapping to the floor or something, but I don't know. If there is, I don't know how to do it. I have like no way to know. It's kind of whatever. It's kind of also meant to convey some degree of loneliness. The lonely chair. The single chair. The bed, yeah, even the bed, but the table does. At least for two, and it's always just sort of set for one. I don't want for this to look super uncomfortable. I want it sort of rustic again, without being poorly made or anything like that. Maybe it shouldn't be completely straight. It should be just a sort of an angle. Well, maybe I could make it straight and then rotate the whole thing a little bit. Let's... This is very, very primitive. I guess it's kind of a point. I already made the scarecrow with kind of just straight cylinders and very straightforward. Is like the one thing that has sort of defined what Ergol's craft style looks like. The most elaborate piece here are the hands are kind of carved in a plank, and maybe some foot-like shape so the shoes will stay in place. But the rest is just very straight rods, bars. What the hell is it called? Well, and the ribs are kind of also kind of elliptic shapes. There are kind of like shelves here in this little sort of torso, but only to kind of keep the vest in place, so it's not completely flat. I don't know why I made the patches in the thing so light, so white, so overwhelmingly white. They were supposed to look more weathered, and I doubled the brightness at some point. But it's also, there's also a fact that I every time I retransfer from ZBrush to Keyshot, something gets screwed up, so maybe that's what it was. I like that I put like a slight micro texture in the pants, and you can see it here. You can see how it reflects the light. You can see it in the vest too. It's like a just a fabric pattern of the threads. The up close is kind of visible. It's not so much from afar, but it still has some kind of effect here. You can see the light reflecting a kind of a pattern. It's very toad. It never should have been toad. It's an angry toad. I hope it will make sense. I don't know if I'm gonna make some kind of effect here, like magic pouring out of the gem and into the limbs and animating them, for him to just sort of greet Ergol, or to scare the birds away, which is his actual, obviously, his actual job. Do I can I auto group all this so I can isolate this? Why doesn't this work? But I needed to. Okay. Did now. Let's split this here because I don't know, it needed to be attached to the seat. Eyeballing and eyeballing and eyeballing and eyeballing eternally, endlessly. Why is it that perspective doesn't seem to be doing anything? I don't know if it should be there, like between the things, or I don't even know where Ergol gets this, how Ergol makes this perfect cylinders. But I mean, he already did those for the Scarecrow, so I thought, why not using them for this too? I don't know what this is. What even is this? Should get it out of the way. Aventura, how are you? I didn't see you. I'm kind of making whatever. So I don't know what to do with the characters or anything. I make some kind of sprouts before some kind of cabbages for the thing. And now I'm trying to see what kind of furniture I could do. Why milady? I almost didn't want to stream today, but I know that the moment I start quitting, I might not come back. When I start taking days off. I don't really know what to do. Well, I have a million things to do, but I don't really feel like anything. I tried massaging the cave a little bit in the beginning, then I made some cabbages. Then I came here. I did like a very plain chair and table for... because that's probably what he would do. Something sort of handcrafted. Very simple. I have no idea. I'm not even paying a lot of attention to proportions or anything right now. I was going to ask you, but I forgot what exactly, what brush and how you were using to do like the grain in the wood. I don't even know what it has, like no subdivisions, so I should maybe like dynamesh it or something. I don't even know. Is that more? Not dynamesh? What would you do then? Because I have no subdivisions. I have it's a very low poly kind of cube stretched. I don't know why. Just subdivision levels, but without softening here, because it's gonna round the corners. I just divide it like that. Yeah, I know. Control D. I had to disable the smoothing here, or it was going to. It was going to round it like. Yeah. To what target poly count? Just the current pi? Now that it's subdivided, it should. Well, it's gonna cause some cracking, of course. Maybe I should put a higher count. That's maybe a little bit better. Right. Is it now? It's closer to it. It's still done some kind of weird accumulation here of here in the corners. Anyway, I might put some kind of tablecloth or something, but for the just in case I wanted to yeah, here it got like I don't know if I should have no this is I don't know if I should have changed some like a curve strength or something. So you did with just clay. What focal thing? No, I'm not doing anything definitive, but just to see what it could look like. Shit. Lower intensity. That's focal shift set to nothing. This kind of thing I do with my own crease. I modified the damn standard brush, and I do like creases like that way. Well, here it's kind of it's too much. That's everything's too much. I can't even see it now. Why is the what does this mean? Mouse average, what does it do? God damn it, let me see. Okay, let's put it in 1 then. I do this kind of creases, kind of like this way. Probably not like that, but I made my own brush again, modifying the damn standard because I wanted to have something like the actual crease brush in Sculpt Trace, and nothing here was quite like it. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna necessarily do like wood grain that way, but I wanted to see how could it be done, or what would be the better way to do it. Oof. It's okay, don't worry. I just was curious that I didn't exactly. I forgot to exactly ask you what was the brush that you used, that you were using with the planks for the carriage, for that kind of wood texture, that kind of wood grain. This looks like weirdly sort of modern, which is not really what I was going for. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of... I was afraid I would come to the point of being kind of saturated with this, Because it's been a good run. I was finally working on it after such a long time of wanting to get it started. I'm already kind of saturated. What am I looking for? Split, freaking split bust. Kind of like a little cushion or something. I don't freaking know. I'm so tired today, and the heat is fucking infernal. We're gonna have around 40 degrees for the rest of April and until half February. I'm so fucking tired of this heat. I'd rather have a fucking blizzard right now. Well, probably not, but it's fucking insane. I wanted to put something in the table itself. I don't know what, or something. I don't remember what was it that I said that I wanted. Why is that only affecting half of the thing? That's so friggin' weird. Okay. Isn't that on by default or something? Do I even have detect edges? This is a very old version of freaking... Is freeze borders the same? Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is that it's the one time that I tried, I lost the frigging keyshot bridge, so I went back to the version that I had. I don't even have a license or anything. It's not like I can really, and this computer is offline completely, so what the hell am I? So there Yeah, I don't know. Freeze borders. Oh, I think I have no divisions right now, but well, let's try. Yeah, it doesn't. It still does a not very clean thing here in the edges, but let's give it a try there with some actual subdivisions. It still does some weird shit in the corners. I don't know why it tends to do like a roundish thing. I don't mind anyway. It has to be like well finished, but somewhat rustic. Well, that's a lot. If it's like a little rounded, it's even better. I don't want completely sharp corners, but it's okay. That's kind of the point that I'm doing what I can with the little shit that I have. I cannot pay anything for anything. I don't know if maybe I should try to do something more ornate, like Ergol wouldn't necessarily make something so absolutely basic. How does he even have like a lathe or something to make this perfect cylinders? I was going for that because if that's what I did with the freaking scarecrow, which he's supposed to have made with his own hands as well. And but maybe I should try to make something less simple or more sort of ornate a little bit, something in the legs, nothing too fancy. It's just a fucking table for his sort of dining place. Oh, I was thinking to make it. I was saying that I made this kind of like my grandparents' table in the thing. It had like a weird drawer in here, and it was like the dining room table, but it had a drawer. And I'm not gonna put a drawer in there, but it's kind of the size and shape of that table. But that had some kind of lathed shape for the legs. I don't remember exactly what it was like. Anyway, I'm just trying to do something. I'm kind of wasting time, but I don't really know what to do. I'm really uninspired and tired and I almost didn't stream. Yeah, I mean it's no big deal. Again, really, if I end up using this other version, if it's slightly rounded or something, I don't mind. It's not even gonna be that visible. There's not even a scene at the table. He's just gonna pass the table by. This is not gonna match at all. That's also the thing that I end up eyeballing everything when I shouldn't. But I don't really know how else to measure. There are actual coordinates over there somewhere, but it's not like I can do like a lot of precision. That probably makes no sense there, but god damn it. I always press this when I don't want it. God damn it, again. I'm trying to press R and I press fucking T or whatever that thing is. Probably I shouldn't do just this, I should do the entire leg. That's really stupid. Let's leave it there, let's hide it. It's a very low division anyway. Let's perspective off. I wanted to do some kind of vase with a lathe tool, but I don't know exactly what's the correct way of using it. Why did I say this is miscellaneous? Where even is that thing? No. It's not lathe. What the hell is the actual brush called? There's so many. Where the fuck even is it? I might do it elsewhere. Now that I think about it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I wanted to do something kind of like a base, but not that big. That's hella big for this table. Not an egg either, but something kind of like with tubes and radial symmetry. Go up here, stick to the fucking thing. Is it snap, snap, curve tube, snap? Should be thicker, it should be... It's kind of a problem that I still make a squiggly line. And I wish it was rounder. This kind of ends up looking too irregular and kind of twisty here. If I pulled it like on one side, still wanted to cover the thing. I kind of wanted to do like a little swirl, but not so much. That's fucking stupid. Why can't I split hidden? Oh, because of the fucking subdivision. Let me split the freaking hidden thing. And I still like inflate it in some parts strategically to make it look worse. I can always make it look worse. Why is it clipping through itself? What the hell is it doing? Why is the mouth so narrow? This is a weird fucking way of doing this, but again, I'm sort of fed up with everything. I'm kind of trying out shit. This is a weird angle here that's a bit too sharp. This doesn't match the style of anything. I don't even know why I'm insist on doing this, but It smells like pig in here. I've been sweating like a freaking pig. This fucking heat is gonna kill me. Okay, I don't know if Ergol would be as crafty as to make something like this, but I don't know, I'm just... playing with shit. Literally. Really, I've been sweating so much, I stink so much right now. This fucking heat. We're gonna have like 40 degrees for the rest of January and for the first half of February with no break. Fucking heat wave is as bad as the fucking inflation right now. Fucking relentless. Fucking ruining everything. I don't know what that is. At least for some key things I don't want to use someone else's stock. Because it's gonna look so different, like a perfectly done thing is gonna look so different to the shit that I do. That's why I'm doing a lot of my own props and everything, because it's going to collide too much with my so-called style if I don't. I don't freaking know. I was going to do the bed, but I feel like the bed should be better. This is way too... I don't even know. I don't know why I'm so cranky, I'm sorry. I'm ready. It's the heat. Most part it's just the fucking heat. It's insane, it's really intense. And it's been like that for the last 10 days and we have like at least another 2 or 3 weeks of it. I'm so fucking cranky. It's insane, but the north and a lot of other desert areas or something are having actual lower temperatures than here. How the fuck are we getting shit like this? Everything is shit right now, for God's sake. I don't really necessarily want to dynamesh this, but let's try it for the fuck of it. The silence is also driving me crazy. I cannot Jesus Christ. I cannot listen to real music or any actual music while I stream. Well, I could, I mean, but sometimes it jams my brain right now. 'Cause I can't listen to music when I'm just doing whatever, but if I have to talk, it really jams my brain. I really shouldn't have streamed today. I should have watched someone. Watch even YouTube. I was so not in the mood. I'm so uninspired. I'm so tired. I don't even know where these lines go. Forgot to try to close the freaking bottom before anything. That's kind of dumb as fuck. I don't freaking know. I really need a vacation or something. I don't know why I'm coming here, but just want to see what this looks like if it's made of glass or something. Okay, that has a very big, weird texture. It looks like shade and ZBrush, but it renders pretty in here because it's just really symmetric, kind of swirly. It kind of looks like a vase that I have, so that's why I was going for this. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I should revert to before I dynameshed it. So I will keep that one too. I don't even know. Does Ergol suddenly blow glass? I don't know. I'm gonna make some screenshots of this to have on, to put in my progress journal, like I've done something today. To tell myself that I've done something. I I still have an extra hour almost to stream and I don't know what to do next. I don't know what would I put in the vase. Because if I make some shitty flowers, it's gonna look like... What was the point? What happened? Is the stream still up? I don't even know, because the screen just sort of flickered. Okay, I think it is. I'm gonna make some more screenshots of this, just because it looks pretty, quote unquote, pretty. I don't know if it's just the glasses, just good. This is a gemstone material. Let's take some screenshots. Maybe let's put it in an environment that actually has some features. There's this table here, well, but table's kind of low. We can make this with the plain glass maybe. Just for the sake of looking at the vase and how it refracts the light in an actual environment. What am I doing? What environment can I try? Yeah, let's it has pretty much no subdivision, it's just a flattened cube with only one subdivision. Do I still have a sphere somewhere? Oh, I have this thing. I have this egg. Let's duplicate the egg. Let's frigging what the hell am I looking for? Trim rectangle. Is that gonna work? Does this have any subdivisions? What am I doing? Let's put it in there. Oh. God damn it. Get into center already. Let's move this guy up. Let's give him some kind of give the vase a kind of a base. I reverted to the version with no divisions. I was going to make it like individual planks, but I mean, it's kind of a point that it's sort of rustic but well finished. I don't think Ergol would make something that looks too unfinished. What am I doing? Oh, I wanted to use some gravity here for the cushion. I don't even know why. I don't even know if it gives it more of a shape. Maybe this should be rounded. Not that much, but I should have done it with planks. Again, I went for those sort of cylinders because presumably Ergol is able to make them if he made the arms and legs of the scarecrow, like kind of like that. But maybe I should have gone with just square beams instead of rounded shapes, with maybe some carving in them for the legs of the thing. But well, it's just sort of a foundation. I don't know what I'm doing. Didn't know what to do with this. To see what the... I like this freaking thing after all. Again, it's kind of like similar to some I have here. Mine are really a little bit more narrow with an actual, well, maybe not that much, but maybe I can make some variations. Maybe not exactly that. It's not. It doesn't look good here, but it works better on the freaking thing. Just because glass looks pretty. Okay, it looks weird in here. Okay, I don't have Discord open. Let me open it. There's freaking Discord. It took forever because my internet isn't helping. Oh, you need me too? Wait. Did it download? I'm opening in the 3D viewer thing in Windows, cause in the laptop I don't have ZBrush or anything. I have to put it in a flash drive to take it to a PC. But the only USB port I'm using it for capturing right now, so I'm either gonna have to. Yeah, I do have a flash drive, but I'm using the only USB port for capturing the stream right now. Because the laptop has 2 USB ports and one is broken. The freaking viewer is not opening. Let me wait. Let me. Let me disconnect the capture thing for a second so I can put the thing in a flash drive. Is it I don't know why the whole thing. Oh, there we go. Oof. Everything's really choppy right now. I don't know if it's really streaming like that, or if it's just me trying to check the stream. Can we import? Where did I put it, for God's sake? Can we import your table? Where is it now? Let's see. Is that gonna subdivide like evenly? Because I'm gonna... Yeah, it's very much the same, yeah. I don't know where mine went right now, because the sizes seem to be very different. Yours is like very big, I think. Where did mine go? Wait. But I didn't realize initially what was going on. I think it is the size. That's kind of it. It is turned off. Of what? Of mine or yours? Anyway, how does this subdivide? Just a little bit. Perspective was turned off. Now it's on. Now it's on. This is off. But it's still, I feel like it's still gonna make some, especially here on the sides, it's gonna make some rectangular shapes, right? Oh, but the sides are all that's visible. I might put like a tablecloth or something. I don't think so, but if there's gonna be some grain, it might be on the sides more than the surface. The surface is gonna be like well polished and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big a deal. You shouldn't have gone through all this trouble. I mean, I super appreciate it, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't have. What the hell was I looking for? Oh, the clay buildup. The very small thing. I cannot even see what I'm doing. What focal shift? Low or high? Is it called something different in the new thing? I think you called it something else. Well, that's still very. I don't want to subdivide so much. I want to make it super heavy for something like. Yeah, intensity is pretty high right now. Oof. Let's see. Oof, that's a heck of a lot. Again, I kind of do this thing with my own sort of crease brush. Maybe not that exactly, but that's kinda. Bigger brush is affecting the entire side, I feel like. If it was for doing like some sort of grain. Yeah, but I tried it and I don't know. It's clay build up. But it ends up looking. Should the focal shift be? No, if it's big. Oh, it looks like it's splintering here. How much bigger? It's gonna be. Like that? Yeah, the side is kind of. That's a bit too straight. The subdivision is still kind of low, but I don't want to make like a 10 bajillion polygon chair for just a frigging table. That's very intense. The problem is that I'm using a mouse, so I don't have like a pressure sensitivity or anything. Bigger brush than this? It's gonna carve a hole into it. Shit, my screen. Yes, I am using a mouse. I don't have like a fancy tablet or anything. I mean, I do have I do have like a. I do have a tablet, but this I don't know if it doesn't really work with ZBrush, or ZBrush has its own tablet settings. I don't use a tablet. I bought one a long time ago and I never got used to it. It's a very cheap one. It's not a fancy one. Like, it was a Genius tablet that it's kind of like glorified touch. This is not of it's still, the subdivision is still fucking low. If I make it much higher, yep. But with a big brush, I'm gonna make like big indentations that what am I supposed to do with that? Oh. Okay. Okay, that I get. Again, well, this is still kind of... Let's go, yeah, a much bigger brush and use the entire surface of the so we can take better advantage of the subdivision level that we have here, which is still very fucking low. Well, those are very long strokes, but yeah, I kind of get it. If I, well, ideally, if I layered them better without doing like a weird angle. This looks like shit the way I'm doing it, but yeah, I sort of get it. I should try the tablet again at some point. I haven't in a long time. It was like a, since I cannot really draw. I suck at the drawing softwares, and when I tried on ZBrush it didn't really do anything for me. I don't know if ZBrush, I think ZBrush has its own tablet kind of settings that looks ignored. I don't even know where they are, but I think I've seen them somewhere. I don't know if it's in Brush. It might be Tablet Pressure, one of these. The one time that I tried my tablet with this, it didn't really work. Or it didn't make any difference to me, it felt like a glorified mouse. This is still relatively low fucking resolution. I don't want to have a bajillion of this is 10 million quad point for just a flat table. It's not worth it. But I do appreciate. I would like to sort of learn the technique. But yeah, between the mouse and the thing. Oh my god, Steve. Thank you so much for rating. I'm close to have like, oh yeah, my internet's been garbage today. I think it's kind of it's supposed to be in the green. OBS tells me I have a good bit rate. Twitch too. I don't know what's wrong. I think it's my internet. I was thinking of rating you if I finished earlier. But I guess you did. I don't know if the audio is working. It's been my internet's been bad. Was trying to teach me a technique and I'm being shit at it. Thank you so much for rain. Oh, I see. I've been kind of technical problems too, especially with my internet more than anything. It hasn't been a terrible day in the technical part. Sometimes I have this thing crashing all the time and everything, but right now things are kind of working, but the freaking internet is going down. Or not all the way down completely, but every now and then chat seems to be disconnecting and reconnecting. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Thank you again very much for raiding. I'm almost about to finish the stream, which I hate. I've been doing, how did this go? I've been doing some props. I did this kind of weird vase. Just to see what it looked like with an actual glass material. I made like some kind of cabbages before. I didn't know, I have to work on characters and stuff like that, but I didn't know what to do today. So instead I did some props. But again, I'm kind of uninspired. I've been saving some renders. Different variations of the vase, but this is the kind of cabbages that I made. It's very simple, it's kind of cartoony. I don't know, I wanted to make my own sort of prop for the sort of orchard. Oh, and this is some I changed some thingies in the cave also earlier. These are not really gonna be, the mushrooms are a bit of a placeholder that I did in the last minute on Monday to try to give it some kind of feature. I'm not gonna go back to the caves for a while, I think. It's been really frustrating. I'd rather go back to working on an actual character. But again, I didn't really do the research that I should have done. I should have looked for more references and stuff like that, and I didn't. So I wasn't ready to make the characters that I needed to make. So instead I came and tried to make some props. Okay, now chat tells me I'm disconnected. I don't know if the stream is working. Testing. Internet shit.
Testing. Internet shit.
Let's change this back to how about a darker. There's freaking Pierre's kitchen. It has a great lighting. Just a dumb, very simple thing. That's a bit of an excuse for doing something today that I didn't know what to do. I kinda like it because it's inspired in one that I actually have. I should take some screenshots for my sort of progress folder. Well, I have less than 10 minutes left. That's why I don't really want to start anything new. Cause what the hell am I gonna do in like 8 minutes? I don't know what to put inside this vase. Some flowers. I have to make them because I should make them in my shitty style. Because if I download someone else's perfect roses, they're gonna look too different to my thing. Let's see what it looks in the actual environment. It's a very big vase in this kind of waiting room offices area. Aventura, are you still there? I'm sorry I suck at this. I do appreciate very much that you keep trying with me. But no, I do get it. But yeah, without freaking activity and all that, probably it's not gonna make any sense. Okay. Again, thank you very much for the table, for the help, for the tutoring, pretty much. But I will later out the tablet. I haven't used it in a long time, and I'm gonna try to figure out what exactly should be the settings for ZBrush. Okay, thank you guys for still hanging out. I'm about to end the stream in like 5 minutes because I really have to go. I don't know if there's anyone on that we can raid. Is there a friend? Or someone we could raid? What did I do? This one. Well, the fun part is I can sort of make some variations of this, and I can make it taller, rounder, more like an urn, and put them in different places, like it's all the same style by the same guy. Gotta make some captures. I didn't make any. I didn't make any capture of the chair and table for my folder. I should do that. This one that looks a little bit more like an urn. I don't know. I should make some kind of capture of the table and chair that I made just as a base, as a foundation. I should do some research on an actual style that would match this kind of a cottage thing, sort of well finished but still sort of rustic. This looks a bit too modern. This looks too... It's supposed to be simple, but maybe I should just make like square beams for the legs, with maybe some kind of carving. But this rounded thing looks kind of modern, and it's not what I'm going for. I should save this. I should take some screenshot of this too. And it's almost 5:30 for me, and I really have to go. So I don't know if we can quickly raid someone. The problem with raiding is that I don't like to just raid and leave. But today I really cannot stay to chat. Maybe I could turn it into some kind of bowl, some kind of fruit bowl. Not like this, but not like that either. Hey Ergol. Anyway, I keep toying with this and it's not important. Let's save this. Let's save this one. That's the base one again. Maybe at Pierre's kitchen. I keep using this environment. It's just someone's kitchen in Montreal. Because the lighting is interesting. It's just to use sort of a realistic lighting to see what the model looks like. But it has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Anyway, I really have to go. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sweet Tea, for raiding. I'm sorry that I only had like a few minutes left of the stream. Thank you, Ventura, so much for the table, for the help, for the tutorial, for the everything. You shouldn't go all that trouble for something like this. I'm gonna end up doing. No, again, I'm gonna try the technique with the actual tablet. Either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go back to the tablet. I really kind of discarded it because the one time that I tried it made like no difference to me. It felt like I was using a glorified touchpad or still mouse. Again, yeah, not really, but I really do appreciate it. It's okay, don't worry. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a weird stream. I've been really cranky all day. The heat is killing me. I was really uninspired and tired. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed, but I'm glad that I did. Thank you guys for showing up, for hanging out, for watching. I should be back on Wednesday. I used to stream on Tuesdays for a short while, for like an hour and a half, maybe just do some gaming or something. But with technical difficulties that I'm suspending for now. The gaming and the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday streams. So I should be back on Wednesday. Cool. Okay. Thank you very much again, Aventura. Have a good night. See you next time. I should get going too. Thank you everyone. Bye guys.